Welcome back to America's Retirement Headquarters, home of the Retirement Guys Formula and America's Medicare Associates with Nolan Baker and Scott Kirshner. Scott's a little under the weather this week. He's not with us, but here's how you reach out. 419-794-3030 is the phone number. 419-794-3030. Online, americasretirementheadquarters.com. Nolan, I don't know about you, but when I'm under the weather, I stay in bed and under the covers, and I take in a good bit of TV. You catch up on the streaming services, and I imagine Scott's probably doing the same. If you are a fan of true crime on TV, there's actually a Netflix hack that you might want to try. You simply put the numbers 9875 in the search box, and hundreds of crime shows and movies pop up. There's something that I don't think a lot of people knew out there. There's also little-known retirement hacks. One is called the Rule of 55 that lets you withdraw money from a 401k beginning at the age of 55, which is against conventional wisdom there. So what is the catch, and is that even a smart idea?
Yeah, the Rule of 55 is definitely one of those rules that a lot of people are not aware of. And, you know, when people are thinking about when can I withdraw from my 401k, that is kind of what that Rule of 55 plays into. In retirement, there's so many key milestones for retirement that there's all these different numbers that get put in place. For example, once you reach the age 50, you fall into something called the catch-up provisions, where it's usually not the ketchup that you're thinking of putting on your burger or brat. It's being able to put more money into your retirement account. The age 40 or 55 is the age where your 401k may allow you to take a withdrawal out if you're, ended your employment from the company. Where you think about a traditional retirement account, it's age 59 and a half. At age 62, you become eligible to withdraw benefits from Social Security. Age 65, you become Medicare eligible. Most people are eligible for full Social Security at age 66. Of course, you could delay Social Security to get the maximum amount at age 70. And then you have to start taking required minimum distributions at the age 72. So all of these numbers to follow, and if you don't follow them correctly, things like drawing money out of a retirement account could put you in a tough situation. So as an example, if you leave an employer and you maybe fill out the paperwork wrong and you have your 401k sent to you in a lump sum distribution, it could be subject to a 20% mandatory tax penalty that people are not aware of. And you know, when you come tax time, you'll find out about that, and you only have a window of time to actually put that money back in, and if not, it creates a big tax issue. But this is a scenario here where it's allowing somebody that maybe wants to retire a little bit early be able to have access to their 401k. So these are people that, you know, usually have done a really good job saving and accumulating a big nest egg. Maybe they don't have a lot of debt. Maybe they have other good, reliable income sources, and they're thinking about tapping their 401k. This could be a solution for folks that are over the age 55, but under the age 62. Maybe it's folks that just want to take 6 months or a year off and spend some time really figuring out what their next phase of life looks like. This is one of the areas where you don't want to jump the gun on rolling over your 401k. So once you roll over your 401k to an IRA, then what you're going to be subject to is you're going to have to wait until age 59 and a half before you can start to withdraw money from retirement accounts and avoid some of those early withdrawal penalties. The Rule of 55 allows workers who leave their job during the year they turn 55 years of age or older to withdraw money from their 401k accounts without a penalty. It's no matter the reason for leaving your job, as long as you meet the age requirement, you're good to go. Of course, you want to check with your plan employer's plan documents. Some plans allow for withdrawals and other plans don't. You'll have to check with your plan documents, or that's something, again, we could help you kind of guide through. You know, keep in mind that the rule of age 55 doesn't apply to all retirement accounts. It applies only to the 401k at the employer you are leaving. You know, for this reason, it could make sense to roll some of your old 401k accounts into your current employer account in order to have maybe more funds available. And although you can take advantage of the rule of 55, it may not make sense to. Again, dependent upon your financial assets, you got to think about the average life expectancy is maybe age 79 or 80 for people in the U.S. You want to have your tax-deferred retirement accounts grow for you as long as possible. Plus, there could be some other strategies to take a look at. But if you're in that situation and you're looking to maybe be able to tap and access your 401k, we'd be happy to get together with you, have a conversation. Another person that you want to include in that conversation is your tax professional, because regardless of your age, withdrawals from a retirement account are going to be taxable. They can impact things like your health insurance cost if you have to buy health insurance before 65. They can impact things like what your overall taxes that you have to pay. Like I was saying earlier, making the mistake of taking a lump sum distribution, having the check paid to you could create a 20% mandatory tax withholding. So we can help kind of navigate all of those things for you as well. But the rule of 55 is one of those areas to be able to take advantage and put that in your favor if that's something that you're looking to do.
But like with most situations when it comes to retirement, it's definitely a measure twice, cut once sort of situation. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. But if you do it, you want to make sure you go about doing it properly. And that's something that the team at America's Retirement Headquarters can help you out with, help you navigate, weigh the pros and cons, and just give you a once-over, give you that second opinion on it. It all starts with that phone call. 419-794-3030 is the phone number. It's 419-794-3030. You can go online to americasretirementheadquarters.com. Don't forget there in the events tab, a lot of upcoming events coming up in the first quarter of this year. You can find more information, including how to go and reserve your seat for them. That's at americasretirementheadquarters.com.